Hey everybody, John Sposato here from the Arizona Home Group at Keller Williams Sonora Living. On behalf of the entire team, hope you're having a fabulous weekend now that Arizona is starting to open up a little bit. And then congratulations to all those grads out there. You guys worked hard. I know it ended kind of weird this year, but congratulations for your hard work and wishing you guys the best of luck, whatever you decide to do in life. Okay, so we've got Arizona, which is slowly opening up now. We've got restaurants, we've got bars, we've got businesses coming back online. But then there's real estate, and real estate for the most part has already pretty much recovered. I know that we've been seeing lots of news clips along the last couple of months of doom and gloom and crashing and bottoming out and 30% drop in housing. And you got to realize that these ads are written to basically sell advertising and get clicks. They also tend to be more nationally leaning, which is very different in other parts of the country than Phoenix. We've already talked about that. At the end of the day, we've pretty much seen a full recovery, and I'll go over that right now. So here's inventory. Here's our big blue wave, and we saw at the beginning of the year things were going down. We were down 45% year over year at the end of February. It was amazing. Very strong seller's market. And then we hit the bottom here on March 7th, and then things start to pick up in inventory because quarantine hits, COVID hits, the news gets worse, people are scared, buyers are backing out, getting escrows canceled, buyers are losing their jobs, they can't qualify for loans, so inventory increases. If you look at February, we were at 10,200 homes in inventory, and now we're at over 18,000. Again, that's an increase of 20%. You got to keep it in perspective. Again, we're still down 22% year over year. Okay, so still a very strong seller's market. Moved a little bit more towards the buyers because there's more inventory out there and some of the buyers fell out, but at the end of the day, inventory is still down dramatically year over year. Here's a graph that I'll show you. This is going to be week over week for listings going under contract for that week, okay? And you can see that we're about 2,600 or 2,700 homes at the end of February heading into March, and then suddenly things fall down, as we know, and then we hit the bottom on April 5th, but we've been in recovery since April 5th, so 5 weeks worth of recovery. We're almost at 2,400 homes under contract this week, and if you look at the entire MLS, there's currently 11,200 homes either under contract or pending. That's incredibly strong. That's where we were back in February. So there's a lot of activity out there, and those people who were scared have jumped back in, and the market has kind of picked up where we were. I'm expecting things to be a little bit crazy this summer. Now, the other factor besides inventory is under contract, of course, is pricing. So where are we going to end up on pricing? And we know that that's a lagging indicator, so we'll see how that happens over the next couple of months. But if you want to look at what those indicators may be, let's look at the reduction in the dollar per square foot at time of contract, okay? So we saw a drop off again, but this is the entire market for under 5 million, all right? A lot of this drop off is really in the luxury market, again, because this is an average. If you bring those numbers in a little bit and we look at maybe just 400 to a million, you can see there's a drop off, but with a much quicker recovery, okay? And if you make that even smaller, 300 to 600,000, we've basically flatlined for the last 4 months. There's been very little change. These percentage changes are literally cents on the dollar, okay? So there hasn't been much change in that $300,000 to $600,000 pricing. Another indicator that pricing is held really stable has been this is price reductions. These are weekly price reductions throughout the whole year, and you can see in the last 4, 5, 6 weeks, not a whole hell a lot has changed. People have not panicked. They have not dropped their prices. There's been no major slicing of prices. We didn't see a spike in numbers, and if you even look compared to last year and the last couple of years, the price reductions per week are very low, very low. So that's confidence in the market, confidence that there's buyers out there that are looking, and at the end of the day, Phoenix still remains very strong. Here's our Cromford Market Index, again, very, very green in February at 229, pulled back to 145, but still a lot of green, still a seller's market, but more buyers are coming back in. And when other states start to open up a little bit more, like California and Washington, trust me, this summer it's going to be pretty crazy. And the biggest reason, again, once again, is the affordability factor. Maybe you've heard about the affordability index. Here is, it's a number that's an algorithm that's used for looking at property prices, property taxes, rents, just overall affordability, healthcare, price of gas, price of milk, eggs, et cetera, and it's put into a calculation. And we're at 65, which is right in the range, normal range. So for a major metropolitan area and everything that we have to offer here in Phoenix, our numbers are incredible, and that's what's going to keep bringing people back. And that's why this summer is going to be pretty crazy. Once things start to open up, there's a lot of pent-up activity that slowed down and stepped back from the sidelines over the spring during this quarantine. So overall, things are looking great here in Phoenix, and we hope you all are doing well. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to us with any questions or comments, and we're always here for you. So from the entire Arizona Home Group, have a fantastic May, wonderful Memorial Day weekend next weekend, and we'll see you in June. Take care.